MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
If it seems like you've been hearing about the all-electric Volkswagen Buzz for an eternity, that's because you have. The concept was revealed all the way back in 2017, which when you account for the COVID-19 pandemic, that span equals one eternity. But the wait is over, man, because the 2025 Volkswagen ID Buzz is totally here, and we were invited out to San Francisco, California for a first drive. Riding on VW's MEB architecture, the ID Buzz is about the same size as an Atlas Cross Sport, with the roof reaching quite a bit higher, giving it the classic bus shape. Between the axles is a 91 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack that weighs more than a half ton on its own. Just like the original, it's rear motor, rear drive, but a motor can be added to the front for all-wheel drive. In addition to traction benefits of 4Motion all-wheel drive, total system output jumps from the rear drive's 282 horsepower to 335, though top speed remains limited at 99 miles per hour. But let's be honest, charging speed is more important here, and VW says the Buzz can charge from 10 to 80% in as little as 26 minutes with 200 kilowatt charging. To that end, EPA range for rear drive models is 234 miles, while all-wheel drive models come in at 231 miles, considerably lower than three-row electric rivals like the Kia EV9 and Rivian R1S. But there are other things to consider, like interior space.
So I could go over the interior numbers all day long on this ID Buzz, but I'll just show you what it's like to be 6'3" in this ID Buzz at every level. So right about here is where I feel pretty comfortable, maybe a little bit cramped. We'll go to the second row. Second row seating, these are the captain's chairs. I can slide forward, I can slide as far back as this, which is, just insane amounts of space. Remember, that's somebody 6'3" sitting pretty far back. But let's say we want to just get barely comfortable. I can live with that. And a little bit of a tilt. So that feels comfortable. Let's go back to the third row. Easy operation here. And now, as soon as I put up this awkward headrest, which still feels awkward when it's in the up position, but let's see what third row legroom feels like or looks like. And that, I don't know if you can see this, that is legitimate third row legroom. Again, 6'3" at all levels. That's serious room.
Back up front, a modest gauge screen is attached to the steering column and offers the basic driving information. But off to the right is a 12.9-inch touchscreen for all your infotainment needs. Despite the snub-nosed look, there's a lot of space between the driver and the bottom of the windshield. A-pillar windows help with forward visibility, and an available smart glass roof allows for plenty of natural light. The two test cars we drove did not have the $1,500 glass roof option, and given this van's reliance on vibes, that would be an option box worth checking off. But I'm a sucker for the Bay Area section of the Pacific Coast Highway, so vibage was ample.
So I have waited a long time to drive the Volkswagen ID Buzz, and that gave me a chance to grow out my hair. I was able to get this cool surfing sweatshirt, some sunglasses, a neat hat. So now I'm really vibing in this ID Buzz because this whole thing is a vibe. Today we started out in a rear wheel drive Buzz. You can get all wheel drive, 4Motion, that's what I'm in right now. I gotta say, I wouldn't make the jump up to all-wheel drive just for power. If you're looking for traction, yeah, I could see that, but I don't think it's a difference. It's definitely quicker, but I don't think it's a whole lot quicker. I think one of my favorite parts about driving this Buzz is the feel and the view from this driver's seat. This has the feel of that original Volkswagen Bus. You sit up high, you have a really commanding view down over the road. It's a short front end. It feels like you're right over the front wheels. It's almost like a cargo van and how high you're sitting. The suspension is compliant. I think it's really sophisticated feeling. You go over some bigger bumps, it can get a little bit out of sorts, but overall a really smooth riding vehicle.
Pricing for the 2025 Volkswagen ID Buzz is steep, with rear drive Pro S models starting at $61,000, Pro S Plus $65,000, and a limited first edition model at $67,000. 4Motion all-wheel drive adds $4,500 to those prices, two-tone paint another $995. For more on the ID Buzz and others, keep it locked here on MotorWeek.
The MotorWeek app, which includes our latest reviews and feature stories, is now available for mobile devices.